Okay guys, so this is a question that I've been asked a few times over the last couple of months, and it's one that I think is really important for people to really understand. And that's the question of, when should you leave the game? There's so many people that are asking me this recently, and I think it really is because they noticed that I did exactly the same thing. What I did was, when I met a girl that was so amazing that I decided that I wouldn't meet anybody else like her, I left the game, I stopped meeting other random women and instead pursued a relationship just with her. And I think a lot of people are wondering whether they should do the same thing. As soon as they meet a girl that stands out from the crowd a little bit, they're wondering if they should jump into it too. My best piece of advice for you really is the fact that this has to be your choice. It's got to be something that you want to do. What I would say, however, is make sure you get all of your experiences out of the way first. There are so many people that as soon as they meet a girl, they think, oh, this is the one for me, I'm going to jump into a relationship with her. However, they haven't done absolutely everything they want to do. What happens is they're still a little bit too needy with the girl, and they run the risk of losing her because they're chasing her from a point of need rather than from the idea that she really does stand out compared to all the other people they've met. On the other side of people, they try and swap what would be a committed, closed-off relationship where you're quite exclusive, and they try and then revert it back into an open relationship afterwards, which only ends up hurting the girl and themselves. If you truthfully do want to leave the game, then my best piece of advice to you is make sure you've had all of the experiences that you want, that you've fully enjoyed it, and you know that you can't progress any further. And at that point, the very next thing for you to do is, of course, to try and think about finding the ideal person. And you should have had enough experience behind you to know her when she comes along. And at that point, all you have to do is make that choice. So guys, I hope this helps out for those of you that are thinking about this. Anyone that's got any comments about this topic, if you've had your own one-iteers or questions about it, please feel free to add them underneath this video. And of course, give us more questions that you want me to answer, and I'll get over those in the very next video. Cheers guys, thanks a lot.